Alrighty, we're going to start off with his big old mouth. Alright, I bet they call this guy the mouth of the South because he's got a gaping one. And on the ends right here, this is going to be his mouth, and right in here we're going to draw his teeth. Alright, we're going to stop about right there because we're going to take this and go around here, and we're just going to follow it along all the way back around, and then we're going to draw the other tooth over there. Now we got to put them in these corners here, like that. And then do the tongue. We're going to come up here. We're going to curl it. We're going to stop because we're going to come over and make a couple of hills right there for his tongue. And then we're just going to come down here and connect it. Okay? Now for his nose, we're going to come out here, make two little lines right here. And we're going to make some little dots in here, kind of like little water droplets for his nostrils. Kind of looks like eyes, but that's his nose. All right, now we're going to go ahead and draw a spiny crest thing on his head. And we're just going to make it look like a starfish, kind of. Okay? And then we're going to come in here. We're going to draw his eye. Okay? And we can draw a little bit of something over here. You can't really see that eye. It's out of frame. Okay? Now we got to draw his side of his face here. We're going to come back in. We're going to do one more right in here, and then we're going to come around the back side and down over here. Okay. Now we got to do his big old fins stick out. There's one going that way. Then we're going to come across from here and make another one going out over on that way. Okay. And then we got to do these fins on the inside. We're going to come down, go back up. And we're just going to come out like that. We're going to go across here, draw another one like that one, bring it back in. I'll put that other line over there. All right. We got to draw his tentacles or beard or whatever you want to call them. I'm just going to make them look like a couple of little snakes. And we're going to do another set of these shapes back there, because now we're going to get into his actual body here. Go like that. Oh yeah, and he's missing something up here. We got to give him them really cool spines that he's got back here. There we go. Now we're just going to bring him down in sections here, making sure we kind of follow his shape. We're just going to keep making them get smaller as they go down here. Now, at some point, we're going to want to make him kind of come back this way. So, I'm going to start squeezing these in here. Let's try to make him come back around the back side here. We're going to put a tip on his tail, and then we're just going to put a big old spot coming out the center of it. And we're just going to bring his around here, and then we're just going to put some zigzags in between, because this is his tail fin here. And we're just going to put some lines through here just for some details. All right. We're just going to come down through here and connect. And then we got to put these scales on him. And I think he needs a couple of more little fins back here. All right, we're going to make this one a shiny Gyarados. So we're going to start off with some deep red around on his starfish crown, or whatever you want to call it. We're just going to darken that in real nice. And we're going to go over it one more time, just to darken it in, because we're going to make sure it's a different shade of red than the rest of his body. And we're just going to go ahead and do these fins here too. I like using these alcohol markers. They work pretty dang good at coloring. You don't get as many lines and stuff, you know. Cheap markers, they leave artwork all streaky. All right, now we're going to move to a lighter red. This one's called a geranium, but I think it's a better red for a shiny Gyarados. I gotta remember which spots I'm coloring, because I don't want to mess up and color something the wrong color here. When I see an opportunity to use a darker red again, we're gonna go over this spot real dark now. We're just gonna do this center spine. There we go. Now what I do is take this darker red. I'm gonna go around the outlines, give him some shading. This is real simple to do. All you do is go to the edges of where you're coloring, where your red is, and just fill it in here a little bit. So that creates like a shadow down through there. You get a little while, we'll go with this other red, and we're just going to darken it up even more under his eye here. There we go. Now we're going to take this here, what is that? Marigold, I guess, is the color. And we're just going to do the outlines, kind of like an orangish color. We're just going to do his lips. And let's see here, we're going to do his belly and these little scales here. We're going to go ahead and do his fins too while we're at it. So I could have left them white. It looked alright, but I just feel like adding a little bit more color to it, you know? Don't forget these ones back here. And we're going to do the inside of his tail here. And I just thought of something. We can go over them whiskers with this red. Alright, we'll use this here a little bit darker orange. Alright, now we're just going to go around the outside of his fins here and darken up this edge here, which is really going to make his fins pop out. We'll do the same down here. We're just going to make shadows. We're just going to do that upper edge on the underside of each one of those plates. And then we can do some around the edges of his tail. Maybe we'll do the outside of this one here. Yeah. Now let's do this tongue here. We're gonna make it pink. Oh no. Oh no, that ain't pink. Well, I guess we're doing it red. I grabbed the wrong color. Oh well. We'll go around it with this darker one here. Now we'll do pink. I guess the back of his throat's gonna be pink. It'll be alright. There we go. Now we can take some of this blue marker. Put some splashes coming out from it. Got nice little splashes of water all the way around him. And there you have it, one shiny Gyarados. I'm going to name him Gary. Thanks for watching.